Hello, collective. Welcome back. I'm here to do a collective message. It might be a quick one today, tonight, tomorrow, today. Whatever comes out, comes out. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective right now? Please and thank you. What message do you have? It says all is temporary. It's okay not to feel your best. Like the moon, we go through phases. Give yourself time to get your groove back. This too, this too will soon pass. I was about to say this too shall pass. I've been saying that all week, y'all. I am the love of my life. I am enough. At the bottom, beautiful soul, you glow when you are comfortable in your skin. Your beauty goes beyond what you can see in the mirror. You are perfect as you are. Can I get one more? Everything is always working out for me. At the bottom, free to fly. The past is behind you. No road takes you back. Give thanks for all you've learned. Spread your wings. Okay. And Spirit, what would the collector's energy be like this week? Please and thank you. What would the collector's energy be like this week? Please and thank the Ace of Spades. So for some people, well, I'm gonna say for not for some, but for whoever may come across this, whoever this may resonate with, I feel like somebody's gonna feel energized this week. This coming week, you can feel the energy of being energized, or this is just like a desire to get stuff done for some people. Not only a desire, but having the energy to get stuff done. That's what it's giving me. Now, for some people, this could be somebody wanting to start something new, a fresh start at something. I mean, for some people, this could be turning over a new leaf, depending on who you are. Um, I mean, it could be it could be an energy coming towards you. For some people, somebody could be into like the occult or something. Tell me more, spirit. The nine of diamonds. I'm looking at my little spread that I got written down in my notebook. It's a small one. It's not like the last spread I did. It's still gonna be weekly, but it's not a big one. Um, so I feel like for some people, maybe for somebody, a challenge could be it could have something to do with someone's independence or discernment. Something with independence and discernment is what I'm getting. Maybe that's a challenge for someone this week. Take it how it resonate. Now, for somebody, it could be something with losing like something. I don't know. Somebody lost money, is losing money, or this is just something that somebody invested, resources, time, and energy in. It could be something like that. I'm really getting independence or something about being like an entrepreneur. I'm looking at these oracles that I pulled first. And maybe for somebody else, it could be something about being single. I don't know. Take it how it resonate. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe somebody wants to be single or just an independent person. Whether this is your work or you just like to be alone and do things on your own. I really do feel like somebody definitely could have like a desire for work. It could even be something with like a business idea. Tell me more, spirit. What is, how can the collective overcome these challenges? How can a collective overcome these challenges, please? And thank you. Again, this is like this week. But I mean, whenever you see this, it may resonate. So even if this is a month from now, if this is 6 months from now that you come across this, now I do believe I said something about starting something new with this first card that came out. Maybe somebody needs to celebrate themselves. You know, enjoy life is what I'm getting. Ace of Diamonds at the bottom again. It's the second time. It could be something about that. For some people, somebody could be dating or just being more social. If this is not actually dating, because you know, everybody's not thinking about that. That's not something that's a priority or um, at the top of everyone's list. So for some people, this could just be something where you're celebrating yourself, you know, your milestones, how far you've come. Also, it could be something with discernment. I do believe I said that already. Not only your discernment, but you know, how you're perceiving things. So that could also trickle down to how is it being filtered within you? Because it could be something for some people. I don't know if it's something with friends, if this is siblings, cousins, or just a social circle, or just being social. But it could be something with someone. Maybe somebody has to use their discernment because maybe someone could see someone as like a friend or someone that you may feel some type of attraction to. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be, you know, a personality or you're attracted to something that someone does and you really take a liking to it. But maybe said person, for instance, if this is like a person or a group, it could be something with, you know, it's not being reciprocated. Maybe you feel a certain way, but maybe they don't really care. But for some people, this could actually be soul drive because I'm not really getting the upside down energies off of any card that came out so far. Even though these are playing cards, you know, I did put little marks on my cards so I could tell if it's like a high vibration, low vibration. I'm not really getting any low vibration. Even from the challenge position, I'm not really getting anything from a low vibration. But it could be something with using your discernment, your analytical abilities, your perception. How are you perceiving things? How are you analyzing situations, people, places? Now, somebody could be creative as well. Somebody could be. Tell me more, Spirit. What lessons will the collective learn this week? It kind of feel generic to me. Um. Okay. I just got this before I started recording. It could be something with okay, the question was what lesson will the collective learn this week? It could be something with being positive, you know, letting go of negative thought process, negative beliefs, negative thinking patterns. But this also could be something about keeping, you know, knowing how to keep certain stuff to yourself. Not always revealing what you have going on. Because I did just say maybe, you know, you could care about certain individuals, but maybe they really don't feel the same way. So it could be something with keeping certain things to yourself. At least, like if this is a work project or a business idea, or this is an actual business that you've already been working on, whatever it is for you, or if this is just you wanting to be independent, single, successful, um, it could be something about knowing how to keep certain things to yourself until it's ready to be shared with other people. And it doesn't even have to have anything to do with an outside force. Sometimes that could be just within us, where we're excited to share something with other people that we have going on. And whether it's someone outside of ourselves or if it's self sabotage, sometimes we can kind of ruin things because we put it out there before it was even cultivated, before it was ready to be realized. Maybe it needs to be worked on first, something like that. I don't know, somebody learning about somebody. I don't know if it's something with somebody cheated with somebody. That could be for somebody. I mean, it could be something with a love triangle. So maybe that's if that is, going back to the challenge being someone wanting to be single or independent, it could be something with that. Somebody could have more than one option or two people or something like that. Obviously, everybody's story is not going to be the same. For some people, this could just be talking about. I'm getting a few things. For some people, somebody could be like actually into the arts, whether this is like occult sciences, the occult in general, or if somebody's like an artist, whatever your artwork is, you're a singer, whatever it is, a rapper. Because the third party does not always have to be like um another person. It could just be a thing. But I do feel like it could be something about that. Now, collective, this could all be you too. This could all be just one person. Maybe somebody just indecisive. And this could be about where you're putting your emotions. It's something like that. But somebody, I mean, it could be something about what I just said, though. I don't know. Somebody's a cheater or a liar, or somebody's just sneaky, wanting to get away with something. Hmm. And the Joker's at the bottom. So, I mean, for some people, this could just be talking about an opportunity. So, I mean, to keep that in mind, that you're not just oversharing what you have going on and you're not really working on what it is, or you're sharing your ideas or um, your happiness with the wrong people. Not saying that you're not supposed to be happy, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. You're not sharing the goodness that you have going on before it's already secure. If it could be dismantled by simply telling somebody that you have something going on and they could just sabotage or mess it up or take it, keep it to yourself, because it definitely could be something with an opportunity as well for some people. Now I don't know if it's something about a pregnancy or something with someone making a gesture towards someone. It could be something with that as well. I could be speaking to a man or a woman or both. A man, a masculine and a feminine energy, or about. It was something else I wanted to say. I don't know if it's also something with someone's it could be something with like gender identity or sexuality. I feel like even in the spiritual community, I've come across certain people who do divining, who also may not necessarily read tarot. They could read tarot, but everybody has different ways of seeking the truth or seeking answers from the spiritual realm. And just because you believe a certain way, it does not necessarily mean it's someone else's truth. But it could be something with that as well. It could be something with either identity, gender identity, or sexuality or something like that. I honestly feel like it isn't anybody's business unless you're actually laying in the bed with the person. Why do they need to know? Now, this is like you're dating and you're getting to know someone. Maybe they should know. But if it's not that, and it's just something that you're dealing with within internally, I feel like it's okay to keep certain stuff to yourself, especially the world that we live in. People say be yourself, and as soon as you decide to be yourself, then they hitting you in the back of your head and making you do front flips. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of them that's gonna say, that you should just come out and tell your business, whatever your business is, because it does not have to be anything that I just said, or it could be one thing that I said as far as creativity or something that you could just be very perceptive, and maybe you're learning how to keep what you perceive to yourself. It could be something like that, something real simple. Everybody's story is going to be different. Spirit, tell me more. What advice do you have? What advice does the spirit guides have for the collective? I know my nose ain't about to start cutting up. Two cards flipped over. I really don't want to take two. I'm gonna read them and I'm gonna put them back at the same time. Somebody could be anxious about something. Somebody could be anxious or nervous, or it's something about sex. I think I did. I say something about sex already. It could be something with that. It doesn't even have to be, like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be as far as, oh, somebody's a part of like the rainbow community. I'm not even going to say the rainbow because people get bent out of shape with certain groups when they say certain words. And I don't understand, because I don't understand how you could feel targeted by something that is not even applying to you when it's being spoken. But it could be something with like a love affair or sex or something for somebody. This could actually be heterosexual, like I said. Now, I did say I could be speaking to a masculine and a feminine, so it could be something with somebody's faith being tested as far as a union goes. So maybe you have to use your own discernment because you know your story better than I do. If somebody's faith is being tested, it could be one or two things. Either somebody feels like somebody's doing something and they're not, or somebody is. Or this is just somebody's faith as far as their own union goes. Maybe you know, maybe it's talking about, can I build something with this person? Even if it's platonic, can we build something together? And when we do attempt to build together, can it be something long lasting? It's something like that. And I'm not taking both of these. It could be something with someone's psychic abilities as well. So maybe somebody has spiritual knowledge about something. Spirit, what advice? I'm gonna take it. Okay, so this is like working in a team, or is it about getting something done? This could be somebody's spirit guide telling them that maybe somebody needs to get something done, or something about I mean, this could be something with manifesting some type of goal as well. Now, did I say somebody could be like a business owner, or that's what somebody's meant to do? For some people, this could be something that has like heavy past life energy. Now, I do feel like it's something with, maybe this is like, if this is not somebody that you know already, even if this is someone you know, but it's whether it's through passing or like you just actually knew this person in the past. Um, whether it was like we personally know each other or we knew about each other, or if this is somebody that you don't know, it could be something with somebody like soul searching, and after soul searching, somebody knows something. Somebody's meant to be a teacher also, because the king of clubs and the nine of clubs is right at the bottom of the deck together. So it's definitely, and then two eights, the eight of hearts, the eight of clubs. So instantly what I get from that, what I'm getting is something just flows through someone. Now I'm going back to when I said something about, using your discernment, but also making sure you're analyzing and perceiving things, um, using your perception. It could be something with just letting something flow through you. Like you could just have knowledge about something, but maybe it's all about letting it flow through you as well. This could be something that you're saying, but it could be something with someone's psychic abilities as well. And maybe somebody just knows what they're talking about. Hmm. Now I don't know, cause I be bent out of shape when I be watching other readers and like a Queen of Cups comes out. Like I had a whole oops face, like oops, wait a minute, cause I resonate with that energy, but I see it, so I have to say something. I have to speak on it. I don't know if this is, you know what? I don't know if it's something about, if this is like a mother figure, a baby mother, or someone that somebody just had love for, and somebody's regretting something. I don't know. Somebody feel trapped with like a. I said this in my last reading I recorded. I did a weekly last Sunday. Um, I don't know. Somebody was dealing with somebody who's like a call girl, back page. Excuse me. I don't even know if people still do that. There could be something with that. There could be something with that. Unless somebody experienced like a miscarriage, or somebody just was mourning someone. Now it could be something about somebody just knows about, I was about to say about a disappointment, but they could also know why someone is disappointed, whether this is you collective or themselves or something like that. Or this is like knowing why somebody's experiencing some type of backlash about something. Maybe somebody was dealing with like a drama king, drama queen. Could even be a bully. Could be more than one person. Yeah. Now I hope this isn't like somebody mourning, like a mother. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And shit, you could be a father too. I mean, it's Mother's Day, so we're gonna say mothers, okay? We're gonna honor them, but it could be something with that. I said father because, men can be nurturing too. And what if it's a single father and they're taking the role of both mother and father? And it goes the same as for a woman. What if they take that role as mother and father if they're single? It's something about it. I'm really feeling like somebody was mourning or something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave that there. It's 25 minutes. 11:53. Well, I got that part out the way. So, Spirit, what's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. What's going on? It could be, I just said something about backlash or something. And the Five of Wands is at the bottom of this deck that I just pulled out. So, it could be something with drama or just challenges. Or chaos or something about it. I don't know if this was like somebody saying some harsh words. Or this was just like a heated debate about something. It doesn't even have to be like, we're angry with each other. It could just be like a heated debate. Um, hmm. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the collective, please? The Ace of Wands came out. It fell in reverse. I'm taking it. I was about to turn it upright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it upright. I sure am. Cause I feel like, in the world today, we already got enough problems. I'm turning that up right upside the right side up. We got enough problems in the world. We ain't got time. But for some people, it definitely could have been up until this point. I don't know if it was something with someone bad mouthing someone. Um, you know, as far as explicitives or pejoratives, it could be something about that. And the Ace of Hearts is at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Wait a minute now. This. Hmm. So maybe some type of action that somebody took, they didn't get the results that they were looking for, or whatever action they took, it didn't yield the results that they were seeking. Something about it, but it definitely could be some type of action that somebody took. Now and again, I don't know if this is about a love affair, if this has to do with your intuition or something that comes from the heart, because it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't even have to be anything that involves another person. Maybe it's just that, you know, I expected something to turn out a certain way and it didn't. I took the action, I put forth the effort and it didn't turn out how I would have expected it or wanted it to turn out. Something about it. Now, I mean, it could be something with I don't know. I also said this in I believe I said something like this in my last reading that I posted last Sunday. I don't know if it's something with weapons or something like that. Somebody got like weapons or something. There could be something about that weapons or somebody wanting to be number one. Or if this, like I said, if this is like maybe somebody had a love affair, or even if it was a one night stand, maybe somebody was expecting something from it and it didn't go how somebody thought it would. It's something like that. Unless somebody was like looking for love in all the wrong places. Maybe somebody's heart is somewhere else. Or somebody just feels like, life is good where I'm at. What happened between us, it happened, but I'm happy where I am. Or with what I have. Stuff happens. Because I did see that 5 of hearts with the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Hearts. So it could be something like maybe something happened when someone was in separation. If somebody is in a couple. I don't know if a baby was conceived. I don't know. Unless somebody lied or something like that. We're not gonna act like that don't happen. Spirit, tell me more. 3 of Pentacles, and it fell in reverse. Why these cards keep falling like this? I'm about to throw this whole deck. I don't have time for that. And I'm putting that in the upright too. Cause we don't have time for that. But I do feel like somebody could be waiting, but while they're waiting, maybe somebody's stuck in the middle of a process. So that's going back to when I said maybe somebody took some type of action, but it didn't yield the results that they were looking for, or that they put the effort toward. So this could just be saying somebody's stuck in the middle of a process. Whether this is your own creativity, your own talent, your own work, getting something done. But maybe also, because I was just sitting here ranting before I hit the record button. Y'all, if y'all see me before I hit record, I'm a whole different person. Yeah, I'm like, this who we listening to? Yeah, but it could be something with, like, for instance, if somebody's taking something, because I do see that out here as well. Maybe somebody's wanting to take something that doesn't belong to them. Maybe somebody's waiting for you to put something out there so they can take it, but maybe they don't even have talent of their own. Maybe they don't have any talent, but they want to take what you have and present it as their own. It could be something about that because I just got done saying something like this before I hit record. It could be something with that. Somebody don't have talent of their own, and maybe they're waiting for somebody else to produce something so they can take it and present it as their own. Whether you design clothes, no matter what you do, no matter what it is. And the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be very relentless. And the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing the Queen of Cups in this deck too with the 3 of Cups. Strength and the King of... excuse me. You know what else I'm getting? King of Wands, Strength, 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. This could all just be you. This could all be one energy. And it could be something about personality, but also having heart, courage, integrity, standing in your power, your authority, commanding respect. Something like that. But it could be something with someone's personality or something. Maybe somebody's like a socialite, or I don't know. But I really do feel like maybe it's something also about knowing how to not only, you know, analyzing things correctly, perceiving things correctly, trusting what you're perceiving, but also trusting what you feel, honoring what you feel. It could be something like that, or trusting that you have the ability to get what you want. Something like that. And Chris Brown residuals is on. Also, I'm getting Leo energy. I don't really isn't no court cards came out. The first card that came out with the playing cards was it was a spade, and then it's nine of diamonds. Somebody's definitely meant to be an entrepreneur or work for themselves. But at the bottom of my tarot deck is the King of Wands with the Strength card. So somebody could be a Leo or have it highly aspected, even if you're not a Leo. Cancer, Leo, Cusp, Leo, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. It's just energy. Shit, you could be a Capricorn. It don't matter. Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Damn, 35 minutes. I'm glad something told me just to go with this spread that I'm doing. It's already 30 minutes. I ain't even do nothing yet. 99. I see 999. Maybe somebody see a 999 or threes. 333 999. Could even be seeing ones. 1 11 11. I don't know. You could be in the energy of letting go of what no longer serves you. Maybe you've already experienced certain hurts in your life, so you're already prepared and guarded, and you already know what to look out for. So you could have your guard up. But I'm also getting pressing forward, not giving up. Continue to move forward no matter what adversity or obstacles may be in your way. Because it could be something with exhaustion as well, but still pressing forward. And maybe somebody's watching you. It could be something about nighttime as well, or something that you don't see. Now, for some people, I don't know if somebody has anything going on with the court case or the justice system, or somebody just destined for fame or something like that. Something that you create is good or something like that. It's something like that. But maybe it's something about balance, being responsibility, being responsibility, being responsible. It could be something with cause and effect also, is what I'm getting. I don't know if somebody needs to get advice about something. I don't know if this is legal advice or what kind of advice it would be for you. Or somebody's inquiring about something. Spirit, tell me more before I start rambling. Messages for the collective. Yeah. So something could be delayed in the near future. Or this is about writing something down, or somebody is a writer, or something like that. Somebody could also be upset about something ending. If this is like, oh my God, if somebody is experiencing like a loss, I'm talking about like an actual somebody. Y'all know what I'm saying. Um, if somebody experienced like a death, I mean, then you gotta be careful what you say because I say that and YouTube be at my door. I'm like, damn, I can't say that. But it could be something with that. I don't know. This is um somebody just I don't know. If somebody experienced like a death and it's something with grieving or the emotions that somebody feel or the fact that somebody can't stop thinking about something, it just makes something worse. It could be something with magic too. Death card, Eight of Cups, Four of Cups. It could be something with that. Even though that's not what these cards mean, that's what I'm getting. And I do see the Ace of Wands out here twice. And I said something about something like backlash. I do remember saying that. It could be something with like magic as well. So somebody could be trying to delay you, your progress, or this is just somebody that's gonna be upset about something, angry, maybe even sad or depressed about something. And this could be just because maybe you decided to walk away from a situation. You know, you counted your blessings and you decided to leave something behind. Now, I did say leaving what no longer serves you behind. So this could be a situation that could have been painful. So you had to leave something in your past so you could go towards something new. For some people, now for some people, this could be talking about sending your children. If you have teenage children who are graduating, it could be something with that as well, like a graduation. Somebody could be sending their kids off to college, or I don't feel like it's boot camp, but it could be. But it's something like that as well. Now, I did say something about a pregnancy. I don't know if it's something with that as well. Somebody body changing. Tell me more, spirit. Now, it could be something. Yeah, somebody, the star, it didn't necessarily flip out, but it flipped over when I was saying something about, well, I just got done saying something about somebody's body changing. Somebody could actually feel this. Now, it could also be, somebody healing as well. It could just be that somebody has a beautiful spirit, and maybe this could be felt by other people. It could be something about healing. Hmm. I don't know why I be moving my fingers like this, and then I go back and look at the video. Like, what was I doing? Stop thinking of. Yeah, it could be something with that. Somebody could have a beautiful spirit, or this is about letting yourself be seen. Maybe somebody's like shy or bashful, but somebody just had, maybe somebody naturally has a shine, or it's something about like having all eyes on you, or eyes on you, or something like that with the star and the upright. Now I said it could be something about something being delayed. Think what resonates with you, but it could also be like whatever was delayed. Maybe it's something about renewing something. I don't know. Renewing your license, renewing a contract, renewing your vows. I don't know. It could be something with renewing something. It could be something with cleansing as well. Take that how it resonates. I don't know if this is like house cleansing, cleaning your home, or this is on a more spiritual level, cleansing your vessel, your energy. It could be something with that as well. This could be something that somebody does. Hmm. Didn't I say something about before I pulled the tarot cards out? I said it could be something with someone's identity. Take that part how it resonate. I don't know if it's I'm getting a few things. For some people, this could just be you could just be somebody who, you are a champion for the underdog. Maybe you're somebody who doesn't really care for injustice. So you could be someone who, when you see certain things, you're an advocate for people. But it could be something with someone's, I don't know, if somebody's transgender, transsexual. I don't even know if I could say that. God, I hope y'all can hear my voice. It could be something with that. I do feel like there's a difference. I feel like transgender is like an umbrella term. And please forgive me, because I absolutely not going to be everyone's story. It's not. That ain't everybody's reality. Absolutely not. But for somebody, it could be something with that. It could be something like a transgender person, or this could be like LGBT. Maybe somebody's bisexual or gay. And you know what? You don't even have to be someone who, just because you feel or you are attracted, it doesn't mean that you have to act on it. If that's something that bothers you, if this is someone's story, me personally, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even care if you're another prophet, prophetess, and you tell me, well, my angel said this. Well, that's what they told you. I'm gonna live my life, okay? I'm not gonna leave this earth, and it's something that I always wanted to do, and I go to my grave and I never do it. And it doesn't have to be I'm taking action. I mean, what if you're attracted to a person and it's just their personality and you just want to get to know somebody? But for some people, somebody could just be like a star. Somebody actually could be a star, like in the public eye, an artist, or something like that. Again, because everything I said is not going to resonate with everyone. That's not everyone's story. Everyone does not subscribe to that. So it's not going to have anything to do with your identity or your sexuality. For some people, this could just be you're an artist. And my candle really started flicking when I said that. Yeah, it could be something like that. But it could just be a matter of someone letting themselves be seen. Maybe somebody really doesn't care about being seen. But I feel like whatever it is that you do, you're going to be seen. People are going to notice you. So you might as well just shine, you know? I do not like how that flipped out. I don't know if I should pick it up in a reverse or what. Cause it was face down, but it kind of looked like it was upside down, but I couldn't really tell, especially how I gripped the card and picked it up. It's the Knight of Cups. Somebody could be. What I was saying that ain't gonna resonate with everybody, that could resonate. That could resonate with somebody. Or somebody just has a jealous streak. Somebody could have a jealous streak. Like maybe, for instance, if you're someone who gets attention or somebody really has feelings for someone and they could just be possessive, they could be jealous. I don't want nobody looking at my person, or I don't want my person giving all their attention away, or I don't want nobody approaching the person that I love. It could be something like that for some people. Now, it could be something about somebody just living in a fantasy world, or maybe somebody did this already, or also it could be just something with maybe somebody not expressing themselves, like whatever visions you have for yourself. Maybe somebody really hasn't been expressing or exploring that part of themselves. If you're a visionary, because somebody could be a visionary, a poet, or like I said, some type of artist. But it could be something with jealousy. But I mean, you have to apply that part to your situation to where it goes. I don't know if that's you or somebody outside of yourself that's experiencing these emotions. Definitely something with jealousy, though. And also, it could be something for not everyone, but particular person or group. It could be something with like identity or sexuality. Now, somebody could also be like a sycophant. Like somebody sucks up to people in positions of power. It could be something with that as well. Or maybe this is something that somebody did before and maybe they're not going to do it. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit, and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Hmm. Tell me more. It could be something with drugs as well. I don't know if somebody has like a drug issue, drug problem, or I don't know. It don't have to be drugs. It could be alcohol. Well, I mean, they's all in the same category, ain't it? It could be something with that. Somebody, it could be maybe somebody has issues with addiction, or they did. That could be something that somebody was healing from. And if you're actually working on that, congratulations. I'm not judging you, because ain't nobody perfect. And can't nobody point their finger and judge you. And when they do, they got three pointing back at them. You know, it could be something with that. And I'm not saying, if that is you or someone that the person is actually going through this is not above reproach. But I'm just saying we all make mistakes. And if we are trying to heal and be better, please don't hold who I used to be over my head. I'm not that person no more. Even if I'm still dealing with it, if you see I'm making progress, please don't hold that over my head. Because I'm not going to hold who you was yesterday over your head. That's for God to do. Okay? But it could be something with that. It could be something with drug use or abuse. Tell me more. Unless somebody was dealing with like a player, Casanova. Tell me more. I'm sick of how these cards coming out. You know what? The King of Cups came out and it was in the reverse. It could be something with drug abuse. You know what else I'm getting? Maybe somebody's just brooding. Somebody could be brooding. It's something like that. Unless somebody's like emotionally manipulative or I don't know. I did say something about jealousy. I don't know if somebody's abusive behind closed doors. Somebody could present themselves as a good spouse, but they could be abusive behind closed doors. But if that's not your story, and that's not who you are, and you're not dealing with that, it could just be something with I did say somebody could have lost someone, maybe was going through the process of mourning. Because this King of Cups in reverse could just be saying this is just some stagnant energy. It could just be stagnant energy. Maybe somebody is not really. This could be somebody who doesn't really express themselves. They don't really show their emotions. Then the King of Cups, that's somebody who has emotions. Even in the upright, they don't always show their emotions because they're a master of their emotions. They're the King of Cups. They are emotionally mature, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily always show how they feel, even though it's emotion. But it could be something with that too. Maybe somebody never shows how they feel. And I heard somebody say that's right. So it could be something about that. That's funny. Wow, that's funny. I said wow, but I heard wow. Tell me more. Now, don't get it twisted. Just because the King of Cups came out in reverse, that don't mean that that can't be the one that's being abused either. We're not gonna do that. King of Pentacles came out. Okay, and I just got done saying maybe somebody doesn't really show emotion. This could be because somebody has to be. Maybe somebody has to be cold, or this is what somebody thinks. Maybe somebody thinks they have to be a certain type of way. Like if they're trying to accomplish something, they're working on a business. That I mean, I guess it does make sense, right? Maybe somebody's like, I am not about to let these people think I'm soft. Especially when I got this big energy. I'm going to show you what I really can do with it. It could be something with that. Maybe somebody's thinking about going for a manager position. Or this is mastering some type of business or whatever it is for you. Something like that. Or this is something that somebody's been thinking about incorporating into their own energy. Like a boss, being a boss. This one I'm getting. I don't know if someone is thinking about, I don't know if this is a father, if somebody's thinking about their father, their husband, a spouse, or somebody's thinking about, I mean, it's a man on the card, so I'll say maybe somebody's thinking about somebody as like a husband material, boyfriend material, or vice versa. This could be a masculine that sees themselves as someone's husband or boyfriend. Well, it could be something with business as well, because I don't really see like no cups out here. I mean, the three of cups came out here, so I'm not really getting like. I mean, the knight of cups is out here, but I don't know. Knight of wands. Yeah, this is giving me like I am getting a few different things, multiple things. Now when we first started this reading, I said maybe it's something with the occult or something. I don't know if somebody is a reader, a spiritualist, somebody has a gift for this. Maybe this is something that's very exciting for somebody. But I'm really getting with this King of Pentacles that came out last, and then the Knight of Wands at the bottom. This could just be somebody that's going after what they want, going after your passion, but making things happen for yourself, taking action as well. I'm also maybe something about somebody learning how to be assertive. Because I just said, maybe somebody was thinking like, I'm not about to let these people think I'm soft. Like I could just be ran over and I don't know how to defend myself or speak up when I need to, just because I'm a kind person. Don't get it twisted. It could be something with that as well. Maybe it's something about somebody learning how to assert themselves or be assertive. It could be something about that. Also, I'm getting Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, perhaps Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, or I guess it could be any earth sign, any water sign, any. Um, that's what I'm getting though. Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and at the bottom Sagittarius. Did I say Leo earlier? I did. Tell me more. Y'all, please forgive me because I just wasted a whole hour. I ain't said nothing. Um, Maybe somebody needs to have an open mind. Maybe that's something that needs to change. Maybe that's what's blocking someone. Because I did say this King of Cups could just be stagnant energy. It could just be stagnant. This could just to say that maybe somebody has to be open minded. And it could be something about exploring your dreams, your intuition. And dreams could be literal, the things that you dream about. Or this could be things you dream of doing, you know, explore those things. What's at the bottom? The Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if it's something with family, if someone has children. If it is something with children, I would say if you have children of your own, if you're an auntie, uncle, even if you're just a neighbor and somebody has children and you know you interact with them, or even if you don't have children or you're not around kids, just let's just say somehow you come across a child or children and they say something. Maybe it's something about paying attention to what the children are saying. Something about it. Something about it. Tell me more. Somebody also could be an empath. Tell me more. I do not like how that popped out. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune came out. So I do feel like somebody's hard work is going to pay off. And it could be something that you did in the past that you're going to reap some type of benefits from. Something that you could have did for someone else. Or just something that you put out there into the universe. It's going to come back to you. I do feel like you will be rewarded for whatever good deeds you put out there. But I also feel like your hard work is going to pay off, or it is paying off for whoever this resonates with. So for some people, this could just be a platform, unless somebody does videos, movies. I always say that. It could be some. Okay, I was about to say maybe something also with the purity of someone's heart. Maybe somebody does things from a pure heart space. Now, I did say something earlier about something from the heart, but it could be something with that as well, having a pure heart. I did say something about personality also. So this could be it could be a past life soulmate for some people, or this could be like family for some people, siblings, the love between siblings, or this is somebody like a divine counterpart. Like if this is someone new coming into your life, or if you're looking for someone new, I feel like it'll be pure love. I don't feel like it would be one sided. I feel like if this is something like you come in contact with someone, you have a conversation, and you both take interest in each other, I feel like this is something that might take off really fast for someone, or it's gonna feel like that. Yeah, it's giving like a romance. Now, I said I ain't see it, but it can't. I see it now. It didn't come out on a table per se, but it's something about that as well. So this could just be all of the above. I think I'm gonna end that right there and get an oracle because I just bumped my gums. Ain't said nothing. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Ooh, in my mouth. I can't. It's time to end this. Me walking around like Ezel from Friday or any other movie when they had the white crusty lips. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? He said, I got these cheeseburgers. I be kind of nervous saying this sometimes. That's why I be real skeptical about using these oracle cards. Archon Barbello came out. You know, if you're not familiar with that, archons are looked at as, I don't want to say demiurges, but they could be a part of the demiurges. If you are familiar with that kind of stuff, or even if you even care. But the Archon Barbello could also be connected to Sophia. Um, it could be connected to divine feminine energy as well. I do feel like in history in general, a lot of things that people don't want to be exposed. They demonize it and condition people to believe certain things about certain traditions or beliefs. But again, you always have to use your own discernment. Just because somebody's saying it, don't mean, and it goes both ways. Have to use. Okay, anyway, it says your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. Now, and again, even though I, pulled this card and everything, I'm not even saying that I subscribe to this. But I'm open to learning about it. You know. But really, we're just paying attention to the messages that come out, and I do believe this is what I was talking about. Something about like either like somebody's identity or gender or something like that. I'm gonna read it again. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefits and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. And it says Barbella is an angel, goddess, divine mother, and sacred space. She is mysterious and powerful. She is the I can't say it, inviolable purity and truth of your being, the spiritual essence within you that is eternal and cannot be tainted or distorted. Her presence in a reading is a sign that any errors in judgment shall be corrected, any losses shall be restored. If you have been off your path or become disconnected from your real self, she is the innate understanding and power within your heart that pulls you back into your authentic connection and true direction. Barbello teaches the soul the mystery of how we can be in a male or female body and yet have characteristics of both, the masculine and feminine within us. She also helps us understand how our androgynous, everybody's not androgynous, but some people might resonate with that. Um, she also helps us understand how our androgynous spiritual essence can embrace masculine and feminine energies to accomplish its higher purpose. This spiritual essence is beyond gender and is not altered by it in any way. When a connection to the androgen of the spirit is experienced authentically, there is no rejection of the biology of the body, nor the gender based experiences that the soul has chosen to fulfill its spiritual mission. We can enjoy our inner masculine and feminine energies and engage with them to create, celebrate, grow spiritually, heal our soul. Every soul has a unique path, and yet every soul is here to find the way home to divine love and inner truth. The feminine energies in every soul empower our ability to embrace what is and find compassion. This allows for the mercy, forgiveness, and wisdom that start with what is and hold space for evolution into what can be. The masculine energies in every soul encourage exploration, development, and inquiry, stimulating us to question everything, which can lead to discernment and higher understanding and keep us strong. This ensures that negativities are banished from our personal space before they can undermine our personal healing and spiritual progress. Barbello helps us fully experience the masculine and feminine principles as creative, interesting, and powerful methods of expression rather than definitions of who we are. The value of the body of gender and biology as ways for the soul to experience and express itself is complemented by the freedom that comes with understanding the spiritual part of you. It's entirely free from constructs of any kind. You can retreat to this sacred, pure, untouched place within you. Within, when you need to replenish your reserves or wisdom and willpower for your life journey. Connecting with this part of you can remind you that with your life journey and your experiences are important and help you to grow. They do not determine who and what you are. You exist in the realm of Barbello, the pure light of divine presence. Your spirit is always nestled beneath her radiant wings. Yet to shine that light in the world where it is most needed requires you to have a soul journey as a human being in a physical body with biology and gender. If you have concerns about this or wish to bring healing to those who have such concerns, this oracle brings encouragement. Ask for help in healing from divine spirit, that all souls find truth in their journey, blessed with mercy, wisdom, grace, and compassion. Well, that pretty much sums up what I've been saying, right? I was saying that. I know what I was feeling. Um, Damn, it was something else I wanted to say when I was reading that. I was gonna stop and say something, but I ain't wanna stop reading. Hold on, let me go back and read something real quick to see if it comes back real quick before I end it. Somebody could be saying 111 on the time. Was hour 11 minutes and 39 seconds now, 40 seconds. It's something I was looking at real quick. Oh, okay. When it was saying masculine and feminine, a lot of people, even myself, we're always learning, and I always say this: if anybody says they know everything, they lying. Okay, I don't care who they are, and they can be the most prophetic, most skilled. Nobody knows everything, um, and we don't have to subscribe to certain beliefs, but at least take what take what parts. I'm not even gonna say resonate. Take what parts from the messages you can apply to your life to increase your life, okay? If it's something that you don't agree with, you just don't agree with it, you know? Just like with these oracle or tarot cards, everybody doesn't agree with it. But if there's a message there, just take what you can and apply it to your life, and however way you can do that. That didn't even sound right what I just said, how I said it. But what I really want to say is, for instance, like if you're a masculine energy, if you're a man and you like women, on the outside you're masculine, but the reason you're attracted to a woman is because at your core you're really the feminine energy. At her core she's really the masculine, even though she's presenting as a woman. And a lot of times it works like that. Even if it's just within yourself, because we all do hold both masculine and feminine. It's about integrating both. Um, because we are a mirror and reflection of each other and of our higher source, or whatever our higher source is. I just wanted to say that because there's something about that as well. 'Cause I think we make a big deal about, oh, somebody's feminine or they're too manly or too woman, or or maybe they just are not in touch with their masculine or feminine. Or if it's a man, he's too macho, he's not in touch with his feminine. But it's something about that, knowing that the thing that you're seeking outside of yourself, you're attracted to that thing because that's who you are on the inside, or it's something about yourself that you're repelling. But I think I'm going to leave it here. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.